Hello, everybody. Coming at you more prominent than Finn Balor's package on SmackDown the other night. That's been described as a Speedo Squid of Goblin King-like proportions, and it has been suggested that it contain its own segment on this show. It's the Monkey Flip Podcast. We're talking about the returns in the WWE. Who all returned from a long layoff not really being the term, independent contractors, you know.
Right.
Who all, like, of course, John Cena is the big one.
You already mentioned Finn Balor. He's another one.
Yep, Finn Balor. He's come back. Him and his package have been prominent on, like, I think the tweet was, somebody said, hey, can you see Finn's balls in this picture? And it had a picture, and Sheila was like, no, you couldn't see that. It wasn't like that on the live show. Trust me, I was looking really hard. And he came back. Keith Lee came back.
Yes, he did.
And then Zelina Vega came back. So what do we have to say about these people? What do we think?
John Cena, first off, I want to say 2 weeks ago I made the comment that I think they're holding back, waiting for the fans.
Yeah.
I was dead on that one.
Yeah.
We'll get that out there. But Cena, when he came out, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it. I know there was all them rumors, but there's rumors leading up to every pay-per-view.
Right.
I thought it was cool. I thought he did it right. I thought it was cool that he didn't even say nothing. Right. He just come out and let us know he's back. And I thought it was very interesting. Oh, yes. Goldberg. We didn't talk about Goldberg's another one.
Yeah, forgot about
Goldberg.
Yeah, I'm next.
Come on.
Yeah.
And now he did that well, too. I just don't know how much that matters to people.
Right.
You know, the Zelina Vega thing. What I got to say about Zelina Vega is I'm going to let you talk about her.
Sure. I have been relegated. I want to say relegated to speaking about the women's division in every aspect of wrestling because
I like them so much, and I think I'll be over biased. That's what I think.
All right,
that's what I'm saying.
We'll go with that.
And then the other person you mentioned, the other lady. There's another one you want to talk about.
Tony Storm.
Yeah, I saw her last night.
NXT, yeah.
I liked her outfit.
Yeah.
So whatever else you can talk about with her.
She is thick with 2 C's.
Yes, she is. She did say it.
Hey, that time you actually pointed.
She's up there. And I beat up on the mic, but she said that. I didn't say that.
Yeah, Cena was gone long enough to where I was glad to see him again.
Yeah. What about Keith Lee?
Yeah.
To
me,
I think I was asleep when Keith Lee came.
Keith Lee is
either that or you went to sleep when you saw Keith Lee.
Well, no. we're thinking about creating a segment on this, things I saw from the corner of my eye while napping that Sheila's going to say. Because it hits 8 o'clock, and I don't know, like TMZ does its exit call sign, and she's like, they're gone.
I watched all of SmackDown. I fell asleep during Raw.
I can understand. That's 3 hours.
3 hours.
I fell asleep. I remember you telling me that I was snoring at 9:43.
Correct. I do have to wake her up because she's snoring all the time. So she got there pretty good.
And so I think I was awake for half of it.
Uh-huh.
And then I fell asleep. And I remember you waking me up like 2 more times. And I remember one of them was during the Goldberg's thing.
I didn't purposely wake you up.
No. You didn't.
Let's not get that twisted. I didn't say, honey, wake up, Goldberg. That's not what I did.
No,
it sounded like. Because she probably been like, what the fuck? I will punch you with something.
It might not even have been you that woke me up. His music might have woken me up because every once in a while that happens. I remember specifically when sleeping through AEW on multiple occasions when Chris Jericho's music hit, I'd either wake up
dead asleep,
or
I'll look down at her foot, and her foot will be like, and I'm like, are you awake right now? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, his music woke her up.
Yeah.
Like, Judas in my mind.
Finn Balor's music does that too.
Finn Balor's every time it hits, she'll be dead. She'll be like, I think she's dead to the world. Oh shit! Here it comes. Yeah, Finn Balor's music wakes her up.
I like Finn Balor a lot. I appreciate him.
I have not noticed that.
Yeah. That has not been a topic of this show as to yet or earlier.
Okay, so let's get this straight. I look at all of the guys that wear those tight things packages. There's no way to not look at them.
You're gonna look at you're gonna look at Otis.
They literally put they put the camera right there.
Speaking of putting it right there, you're gonna choke your mic off with that. Okay, because if your boobs hit it, it's gonna go.
I didn't hear it, and I've got my headphone in.
Okay, cool. Just be careful, mindful of the guys. Don't let them hit the microphone. They can have their time to shine. You're going to get your fucking shine.
You're going to get your shine.
Do I have to be mindful of them all the time, or just as it pertains to
I don't know how you got to be 44 years old and not be mindful. 45 years old and not be mindful.
Let me remind you, folks, this is a wrestling podcast. Yeah, we are talking about Sheila's boobs.
That's right. That's right. It's been a serious part of my life for 27 years. So
yes, I guess it's part of your wrestling too.
That's true. And it has been part of the wrestling too. So it's like when she was wrestling with the two kids and everybody was like, why are they fooling around with her? It's like, she's got her in headlocks and her faces are on her boobs. They're not going to give up. They're not even fighting for air. They're dying happy.
She said, throw me off the rope. And they're like, no.
You're going to stay here.
Rest hold.
So, yeah, we were talking about Finn Balor. And then I was like, okay, be careful of your boobs. But what were we talking about?
The people coming back.
Still returning.
People coming back.
It's time for you to start talking about the females.
Oh, I have to. Okay, Zelina Vega came back, and this kind of leads into the next topic. So I'm gonna go past Zelina Vega, and this one isn't really returns. Tony Storm's coming up from NXT,
right.
And according to everybody on the internet, they did Tony Storm right because she comes in and she wins her debut match. Well, she wins it against Zelina, and they brought Zelina back, but Zelina is kind of enhancement talent at this point,
right.
And that's fine. You have your spot on the roster, and if it is to make someone else look good in some ways, that's actually commendable.
Right.
To get in there with an upcoming star and make them look good is a position that's a desired.
Especially when you thought that was your plan.
Yeah, you want your guy. Like if I had a guy that said I want to wrestle that guy because I know he's going to make me look good, and no matter what happens, it's going to be a great match. That's pride.
Right.
I'd love that
absolutely.
every time. Like walk through the locker room and no, that guy right there. I know I'm going to have a good match with that guy. I've seen it work. Let's do this. That's cool.
I remember we loved the night when we were told, who'd you like to work?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah,
love that.
Think how asinine it would be if Keanu Reeves looked at a fucking script and saw it and go, oh, you mean I don't kill the bad guy in the end and I die? No, fuck that. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
That's going to fuck with me. My family's going to be there.
Right.
That's horseshit.
That's a big one, ain't it?
Yeah. No, my family's
not
here.
in front of my family, not in front of my country.
They drove in 30 miles from Indy to watch this. I can't lose. Yes, you fucking can. Anyway, Zelina came back. She's kind of an enhancement talent. Toni Storm got the win. She brought out an interesting finisher. It looks a little too rushed for somebody from the fan. I would say.
Remind me what it was. I watched it, but I don't.
She kind of grabs like a horse hang type thing, flips her over her back, and then turns it into a ace crusher,
right?
A diamond cutter, whatever you want to call it. And it's okay, but they had to play it in slow motion 3 times to get over what happened.
Right.
She hit it perfect. She got under, she grabbed the face, she went down with it. But by the time she folds her over and brings her to here, she's already down by her knees, so it's not really getting in there. So it needs work.
Right.
Maybe she could take it from like higher, like a TKO type thing. And but Zelina Vega coming back, people were upset. It's like, what was Zelina? Why'd you even come back? Like, why do you guys think that these people
got buried?
To win? And now Zelina's buried. This is horrible. Lana's buried because she's on the main event 7 fucking weeks in a row. Yeah, well, Lana's being buried.
Bury me.
Not now. But
well, not now. Yeah. Now you can say she got buried.
Yeah,
she's gone.
But they gave her the opportunity.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's the thing. I mean, like, we're just gonna go ahead and go into the next topic. Keith Lee came back, and everybody's like, "Well, you're still ruining Keith Lee, thanks, because he lost to Bobby Lashley,
the badass,
the WWE champion, who just destroyed Kofi Kingston, and Kofi got 0 offense.
Yeah."
Shut the fuck up.
Right.
You don't know what you're talking about.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And he's been in the business forever.
Right. Bobby Lashley's he's been champ, and he's fucking built like a fucking warrior.
He's won UFC fights.
UFCs. He lost to the WWE champ, and everybody is still, well, you're still ruining Keith Lee. Thanks. What is supposed to happen with these guys? We're supposed to bring them up from NXT and say, Here's the guy from NXT. Now he wins everything in the WWE. Now he beats all of the people who've already been there, who are established, who fans are coming to see. You think that NXT is WWE, but it's not.
Right.
It's a wrestling school. Karrion Kross. So much fits was thrown over Karrion Kross. He comes to Raw. He gets a match. He gets beat. And people were like, well, you just ruined Karrion Kross. No, you didn't. You took a guy, and this is going to sound harsh, but it's not harsh. It's reality. You took a guy who was a champ of a wrestling school, and I'm looking at the camera now like I'm supposed to be serious. He's a champion of the wrestling school. And I know he may have had other credentials or whatever, but the reality is NXT is a wrestling school. Everyone wants to be called up to the main roster. NXT is a wrestling school. You took the champion of the wrestling school, you put him in against Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, across his entire career, like 29 times a world champion in like multiple organizations, WWE champion, WWE tag team champions, intercontinental champions, even the hardcore champion, I think at one point.
Yeah.
Championship pedigree. Jeff Hardy beats Karrion Kross. That makes you blow up. That makes you like, what the fuck? You jobbed him to Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy. What the fuck?
He jobbed?
Of course yeah. Jeff Hardy. This is ridiculous. You elevated him by him losing to Jeff Hardy. And you elevated him even more by giving the little onus that he put his feet on the ropes to get the win. You didn't even need that, and you still haven't ruined Karrion Kross.
Right.
He came in, he talked smack, he didn't have the fucking experience to back it up. Jeff Hardy did. He lost the match. Now he knows he has to settle down. He knows he has to focus more and not think that he's the best thing because he just entered the next fucking level. But you guys are all, oh, he's buried now. What do you do with Karrion Kross now? Same thing you were doing Karrion Kross anyway. It means absolutely fucking nothing. If anything, when he shows back up on NXT the next day, he's like, okay, I got to figure this out. He's back on NXT fighting Samoa Joe.
He's going to be more dominant probably because he knew he had to work on some stuff.
And now he's upset because he got screwed and he could say something about it. He said, Jeff Hardy, I want it back, and now you can bring him in to fight Jeff Hardy, and you cheated me. I'm gonna get it back.
He's already got a feud when he comes back.
Calm down. That's what I'm saying. You can't have it every which way. You can't have everyone you like win. There was a time in AEW where they're bringing in new stars. They're trying to get new people to come up. Eddie Kingston comes in. He's great on the mic. He goes in, he wrestles, it's solid. And you guys are like, give that man a contract right now. So I can agree with you on that. And then they bring in this guy, fucking Warhorse. Okay, now, before you start shitting on me, Warhorse is probably great at what he is, where he is. Warhorse has built that reputation there. You put him on TV in front of me for the first time, Warhorse is ridiculous. He rules ass. It's fucking ridiculous. And then you put him in there, and the wrestling isn't even solid, right? But you guys are like, you're stupid if you don't give this guy a contract right now. And that's even before the match starts. I'm like, you're going off of credentials that he hasn't earned where he's at yet. You can't say every fucking indie worker. That's like we did stuff. If one of the guys that watched us all the time says Grizzly needs to be in the WWE right now, even I'd be like, fuck you. No, I'm not ready for that. That's a lot of work. That's why I didn't pursue that, because I didn't want to put in the fucking work. I knew what work it would be. I didn't want to put that in. So that's why I'm a fat ass right here talking to you guys on the internet, because I didn't want to do that. So,
Ditto.
But
Sorry.
that's the thing. You guys are saying buried this and buried that. If somebody gets one win, the internet community is kind of like, well, I'm so glad to see him getting a push. Do you even know what a fucking push is? You don't. You don't know what a push is. One win does not a push make. That's crazy.
And the same token, you can have no wins and be getting pushed.
Yeah, because you're showing up on fucking television all the time. Lana. Put through the table 7 times. It didn't go the 8th time. People were pissed off. You think maybe people were wanting to see Lana get thrown to a table? Cool. Whatever it takes. Kick me in the dick 8 times out of 9 times. If it gets people paying the ticket to see me get kicked in the dick, I'm doing my job. Cool. And I'm a prominent fucking feature, whether I'm the good guy, the bad guy, or the guy that gets beat up. It doesn't matter.
Well, and I know you don't agree necessarily with the current storyline for Alexa Bliss, But when's the last time you saw her win a match?
I do agree with the storyline for Alexa Bliss. I do agree with the storyline.
Oh,
that she's creepy and she's got a doll.
I meant the mind control stuff.
Yeah. If you could mind control somebody, why don't you just mind control the person that writes the booking down and say you already won?
That's true.
If you can mind control somebody, why can't you just mind control the referee to tap to count 3?
And just declare you a winner.
And all the people who are being mind controlled, doesn't it make them seem like they're idiots?
It does. It does.
I'm actually curious as to how those conversations are going in the back. Like, are you kidding? I have to act like she's got control of me?
Like of my hand? Because what I want to do is...
Yeah.
Because you don't mind. No one mind
you know what?
Control. If you want to
I
use
bet
mind
that's going to
controls,
happen. That's how that ends.
It's got to. But really...
Are they allowed to do that on TV? Like on WWE?
Charlotte did that, and I'm pretty sure she paid for it.
Oh, okay.
We saw it a little bit, and then Peacock cut it the fuck out.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
and that was on a pay-per-view, though. I'm actually talking about
with Peacock, it's hard to know if they cut it out or the stream just failed because...
fucking shit, that was terrible.
Shitty
Did yours
stream.
fail on King of the Ring?
Was that?
Or Money in the Bank?
Money in the Bank,
yeah,
multiple
failed.
times.
See, I wasn't here, so I didn't watch it until I got back from South Carolina, and mine was fine. They didn't fix it all.
Yeah,
It
live.
was all the live shit.
Live, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with my shit? And as I'm looking at it, she goes, it's not you, because she's watching Twitter just fucking throw a fit.
Yeah.
Which, that's when Twitter should throw a fit.
Right.
Is when you paid money for
Not
the service.
when Karrion Kross gets beat.
Yeah, fuck
I
Karrion Kross
actually tweeted, thanks Twitter for letting me know that the Peacock issue is not just at my house.
Yeah.
Because so many people were complaining about it. But it got to, it started to happen right before the actual men's Money in the Bank match. But the beginning to probably 15 minutes into the men's Money in the Bank match was just cut in, cut out, cut in, cut out, cut in. And I'm like, hope nobody tuned in to actually watch, the title match of the pay-per-view.
It's like people are like, you know what? We're getting ready to do this event that this whole pay-per-view is named after. You want to go smoke a cigarette for 25 minutes? Yeah. And
Absolutely.
So the guy who's supposed to keep pressing the button every 10 minutes to make sure the stream's live is going out to smoke.
Okay, before we get off of the buried thing.
We already, okay.
I want to say something.
Sure.
What do you think they're doing with Edge?
I think they pushed him aside for some reason.
Unless they do something really soon with that, that's being buried.
Yeah,
and you shouldn't bury him.
Like a pinball. It's kind of like a pinball machine where you've got the one track that sends you into the gutter, but you got the other track that moves the ball somewhere else.
And he accidentally went down the wrong track.
He went down the ball that moves it something else because him versus Seth Rollins is entertaining.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's like title hunt.
So gruesome. It's such an evil feud, and all of a sudden, okay, we're done with that.
Yeah.
And
then here you go, I can't win that, so I'm going to go after this. Yeah. I don't think that's the way.
I didn't like that either.
It might be a step back to step forward.
That's what I'm hoping for.
But it feels like, I don't think this is the case, but it feels like Cena stepped in and said, I want to be in. They went, oh, okay, let's rearrange a bunch of shit right now to accommodate that. Feels like. Don't know that's what's happening.
Right.
But it feels like that. It feels all of a sudden Cena shows up and boom. Well, now they saw Roman Reigns goes no to Cena and Finn Balor's there. Well, that's interesting. That's cool. But it still feels like shit's been busted. Like Edge got brushed aside, temporarily as it may be, to feud with Seth Rollins, which is good.
It is good.
I like that.
Edge is hot right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he is hot right now.
I'm going to listen to the crowd when he comes out.
Right. And then they ain't having to voice it in either.
Yeah.
That's just normal.
I don't even know how anybody can tell anymore what's real and what's fake.
Well, you can tell because I don't understand why these idiots don't understand that they have a audio and visual production. We can see the crowd isn't making those fucking noises.
Right. When they're sitting there like this,
they're on their ass doing nothing unless all of the noise is coming directly from behind the camera at all times, which it doesn't because the camera goes 360 sometimes. You see it. You know that they're pumping in the sound, and that makes everything that you see when the crowd is reacting.
Yeah.
Like, is that reaction that big? So when we look at Edge, I see everybody in the crowd fucking clapping, stand up. They're up. He's going to the other side.
Fists are pumping.
Like, give it to me, and they're up.
And they're giving it to him.
Yeah. But it's still, I gotta question whether or not that's...
It might not be that loud. They might be making it louder. Right. But you can tell they're into it by you looking at them.
Let's move on to our
main event.
Our main event of the evening.
Yes.
So the email.
This email is from Jacob, who has emailed the show before.
Yeah, he had a nice question last time too. So,
and he says so glad you guys are back up and running, which
we are too.
We are too.
Yeah.
And I wanted your thoughts on the potential fallout of Jimmy Uso's latest arrest. As of now, they haven't done the usual spiel about so-and-so is an independent contractor and responsible for their own actions. They also haven't wished him well in his future endeavors because of his actions, which surely reflect poorly on the company. What do you think is right? And does being involved in the primary storyline make him more or less accountable?
You made a mistake. So if that's the case, nothing needs to be done. Leave it alone. It's his personal life.
I think we're more talking about a systemic thing, or not a systemic thing, an ongoing thing. It's not his first.
So what? He's had more. Now, if he's had more things like this, then I might change my mind. But
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, there was a time I had a drinker that I shouldn't be in the car, but I was.
Yeah.
But I learned from that, and I never.
Yeah, I can understand being at a place and having a little more than you thought you did, and then getting pulled over and maybe blowing over.
Yeah, you blow a 1, 0.01.
And if it's one time, I can see it. But I think this has been for both of them.
See, I'd never heard of them being in trouble before.
The Uzos.
Usos.
Yeah, I think it's like it's.
Can we look up and see if they've been in trouble?
I'm sure it's more than once. I think that's what she's doing now.
Now you're gonna make me look like a fool because I said nothing should be done.
So even if it was a mistake, even if it was something that happened, whether it happened before or whatever, I mean, I'm not trying to be. I'm not saying that if someone has a problem, that they're horrible people. They're great people that have problems.
Right.
So, but quite honestly, we make fun of things on this show. We make it funny. And when my brain goes, when I'm trying to explain this, it goes straight to funny. And my funny is, well, I think that the first thing, obviously we know what's happened and not much. But the first thing that I would figure if Jimmy Uso came back, the first bout that he had would have to be against Betty Ford.
Oh, Bill.
But, it didn't happen that way. And whatever's going on behind, it's like, or he should go from the top of the card down to the bottom of the card, and he has to fight through 12 different steps.
See, I don't
before he can go on.
God.
But that's what I'm doing. I'm being funny, but really
Trying to make light. I get
really,
you.
I would hope he would get, and I'm sure he's going to get the help provided that he needs provided directly to
But
him.
what if he don't need help? Like I said, what if this is that one? A mistake.
Yeah, if it's just one time, but I really don't think it was. I think
It's not.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
He has a history dating back to 2011.
What's the history?
He has been arrested and charged with a DUI in 2011.
Okay.
That one was in Florida.
Okay. This one was in Florida.
It
Yeah.
looks like there's more than one in Florida. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
The second one was in March of 2013.
Okay.
Arrested and charged with second DUI.
Oh, yeah.
Also in Florida. Yes,
Okay.
yes. In Michigan, in February of 2019, he was arrested again following a heated dispute with officers.
Oh, my God.
Says that police claim Jimmy Uso removed his shirt and squared up with the officer, which led to the officer drawing his taser before cooler heads prevailed.
That's not good.
Okay, can we go back and edit out what I said?
Let's see. In 2019,
Okay.
he was arrested again in Florida. And
He needs to get out of Florida.
This one has John Cena in the story. Hang on a second.
What? You got a red.
Is this a Iron Sheik Jim Duggan type thing?
Says,
Fuck it, come on. Fuck it.
says Jimmy Uso was arrested near Pensacola, Florida, just days after a comment from top star John Cena poking fun at Jimmy and Jay Uso's trouble with the law. And then there's a quote that says,
The
"Y'all
rap
look
battle.
just like your mugshots.
Yes.
How was it getting arrested?" During
Oh my! I remember the bad. I don't remember them comments.
and then the most recent one. So that's what, 5? Yeah, that's 5.
Okay, now do I have a right to say what I have to say about it now?
You can say it.
I take it back. I didn't know about all that. Something needs to be done.
Well, just get some help.
But not fired. Not fired. That's still personal life. That's still you want him to be better.
We need to find the.
Oh yeah.
Let's find
That's
the rap
what
battle.
I'm doing now.
Oh please.
I want to find the rap battle. I want to see it. Try out the new YouTube thing we built. We built.
When we say we mean you.
We built. I didn't build shit. So when was it?
2019. It said.
July 22nd, 2019. Broadcast of Raw reunion.
So 2 years ago, almost to this day. Almost.
Oh wait, there's a subline on this one. It says Uso was ultimately found not guilty.
Okay, well we mentioned that, but that's still going to be funny.
That was not okay. We got
at least we mentioned that he was found not guilty in 2019.
Not yet, no, because I was accidentally hitting play too many times.
Okay, I want to make sure it lines up.
Hang on.
Compelling video right
It is. And this is our first time doing this like this, guys, so hang with us.
Yes, it's there. There's John Cena right there.
All copyright due to WWE or whatever, because this is the WWE Network. If you didn't put it on YouTube and want people to use it, don't put it on fucking YouTube, assholes. Okay. Can I hear?
I
can hear.
I can hear. I can hear you, yes. I think I can hear you.
Okay.
Can I hear this?
I don't know. Let's hit play.
Let's play it. We'll figure it out.
Oh, wait a second.
We can wait as many seconds as you want.
Where's this now? Where's this now related to me? Is it down here? Over here?
No,
should be down there,
go
right?
the other side.
I'm
sorry.
This way?
Yeah.
Over there? Okay,
that.
cool.
To me, it's down here.
Yeah.
How am I falling further into the Brady Bunch bullshit that we got going on? Why do I keep going around this way towards the ass?
Am I over here?
Am I going to be ejected like the snake?
You are up.
I'm up?
Like you're.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm up there.
Jesus.
You're
All right.
here.
So you guys know where we're at now, guys.
Bill's
Cool.
here.
Yeah.
And John Cena's there for me.
Yeah, but he don't want to be on camera.
John Cena's here for me.
He just don't want to be on camera. So
okay. I mean, it might be John
'Cause
Cena,
I can't
but
see
you
him.
can't see him.
That was epic, by the way. When he came out and he's like, "It's John Cena, it's John Cena," and Pat's like, "Where?"
Yeah.
No. The epic thing from Pat was, I don't remember who he was talking about, but he said he looks like Tom Segura trying to dunk a basketball.
Yeah,
like that's hilarious.
Did he
And
say
I can laugh
his
at that
arm,
because
his arms created or committed treason?
I can say that because Tom Segura himself would laugh at that.
Shout out Pat McAfee show.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so are we ready to do this now?
I think so.
I want to know if can I hear this? I hear the dog being upset because we're not paying attention.
Shout out to
Very
Pop
upset.
Mozzie.
He is very upset about something. I don't know what.
All right, I'll bet you while we're watching
All right.
John Cena work his rap battle magic.
Here we go.
He's wearing the same clothes he was wearing on fucking SmackDown.
He's wearing the same clothes he was wearing in 2005, bro.
Jesus. Okay. The same exact shit. Okay.
I mean, if you don't need a big budget for your wardrobe.
You stopped it big too long. I thought we were talking about Finn Balor again.
She's just waiting for him to put on Speedos.
Let's roll this. Let's go. What do we got? Can't we hear it?
Energy in the building.
Oh, I can hear
Let's
it.
get this show on the road. Man, it is gonna be a hell
They're
of a
still
night.
think about how long they've been using that
Here
music.
comes the 7-time
Well, this is
tag team
2019.
champion.
That's not that bad.
Whoa.
That is not cool.
Whoa.
John's clowning him.
Hey, Oos, they say you can't see me, Oos, but we on Raw Reunion, and we got John Cena in the building. But check it. Oos, you know what'll make this Raw Reunion even more lit? What's that? What the people want? What's that? Man, they want the Usos and Cena to drop some rhymes right now.
I don't think you want that, Oos.
All right.
Even John said you don't want that.
John's like, I'm out. This is a joint. Got to make it loud.
I mean, Oos, look. They came to see the doctor. Come on. Who this
The
is?
Doctor of Thugonomics, that is. Yes.
John, I'll say it again. They came to see the doctor. Come on, man. Who this is?
Who this is?
John Cena, the cat that left us for the movie biz.
Oh. He said, hold my beer.
This must have been right before he left him for the movie biz.
It must be.
Respect for calling me out, but ain't no way I'm getting bested. Y'all look just like your mugshot.
Oh,
He didn't like
that.
Arrested.
What?
He shouted out the county that he got arrested in.
That's the doctor. Holla at your boys.
Now everybody on your feet, let me hear you make some noise. That was fun. Gotta bounce. Y'all know you can't see me.
Oh.
Don't go. Our pops is here. We bringing out Rikishi.
Oh shit.
Okay.
We can stop.
We can stop this now.
I don't need to see a grown man in a diaper. Let's go.
Absolutely not.
Cool.
Hang
Well,
on one
that
second.
was our new YouTube thing that I'm going to change drastically because I think it sucks. But
I hope it
if
works
you
out,
were
though.
looking down
Down there.
there.
No, down there.
No.
Down there.
No, down. Oh, that's right. Because I'm
No,
on the last
you're on
block.
the
I'm
other
getting ready.
side.
Oh, that's-
I'm
okay, I'm on the last
That way.
block. I'm getting ready to be thrown
it
off.
would be
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah, this is
point
awesome.
at me, and you would. I think.
This
you
Oh
is-
would-
yeah, I'm right there, guys. I am right there.
So you're on Sheila's boob. So.
It's
so
probably
yeah,
softer than
I
this
mean,
chair.
it looked like it was cool that they had a sense of humor about it.
Yeah, I didn't know how that was going to turn out, but
But reading the footnote, that's the one that he got. He
was found not guilty,
of.
yeah.
So that's
good
cool.
news.
I mean,
Well, I mean that one happened 3 days after this. Like he was arrested for it 3
oh,
days.
oh yeah,
after
yeah.
this
Okay,
happened.
my bad. But still, it was like, oh yeah, I got my DUI there, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to
so
celebrate
basically, he hadn't had an issue since 2011.
Um,
that. No, that
I
had
don't
like-
think that's right.
Oh, I'm trying to remember
I think.
because that might
2000
change my opinion. I mean, regardless, they got to find out if he's okay first.
Yeah,
off.
I mean that's the
the-
number one thing,
right.
is getting the help that he needs. And
Right.
even with me poking fun at it and saying that he has to wrestle Betty Ford, I mean, you should go to Betty Ford or something
Right.
if he
He
has
needs
an
to
issue.
get
Maybe
there.
he needs some help.
No, the one where he squared up with the police officer happened in 2019.
I love that.
Okay.
Squared up
That-
with
and
the
he
police
did not get acquitted of that one, right?
Well, even if he did, he still squared up with the police
Right.
officer.
Yeah. Until the police
Yeah,
officer
yeah.
pulled that taser and he was like, "Hold on, dude,
Yeah, if a taser's involved, there's a problem.
don't tase me, bro. I'm done. You're right.
good.
I'm being an asshole." I think that is the great sober maker
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
I did see a video the other day of somebody saying, "Don't tase me, bro. That shit stinks."
there. Right. So yeah,
Well,
I mean,
partner, I think it's a good show.
Yeah, I think I think the kid needs help, and get him some help. And I'm sure they will. I'm sure he's going to get some help. I mean, everybody has their demons, and his might be really hard to slay.
Right.
So there you go. As far as what I think it means to the storyline, is he getting special favors because he was in a high profile storyline? I think it
Yes.
would be silly to assume that's a no. I think there's some provisos and some things, and maybe he has to do some work and put it on the back because WWE does care about
Especially
their-
right when that all started, he gets arrested, you know. And so like you tear this all apart, it changes everything.
Yeah, and when you say he's an independent contractor, he doesn't represent the WWE. He doesn't really represent the WWE in his home life.
Right.
But
Even though, yeah, he
when
still
you're-
does.
We've talked about it on this
Right.
this show before. You're Jimmy Uso, and when you're out, you're kind of still Jimmy
Right.
Uso, even though your name.
Yeah.
What's their last name? I forget. Fatu. I think their last name's actual Fatu. I think he's Jimmy Fatu. I really think that's his name, but you're still Jey Uso.
Still got that face. Everybody still knows. They know who you are.
He whether they say he does or does not represent them, he does, and it's kind of unfortunate that we're talking. I mean,
It really
I
gives
don't
Vince
really
the chance to do whatever he wants to do with him. And if
Yeah.
he chooses not to do that, then so be it. But make sure he's okay. But bottom line.
I would really rather focus less on wrestling and what it means to wrestling, and more on making sure that he's okay.
Right.
Because we all have problems. We all have demons, and sometimes they're too much for us. And maybe that's what's going on. Maybe it's not. I don't know enough about it, but cool.
So we don't leave this on somber. We love you guys, and we're glad to be back. We're having a
It's an
lot of
excellent
fun.
question, too.
We were having a lot of
Yes,
fun.
it was.
That's
Very
two-
good
that's
question.
two
And
excellent
thank you
questions.
for
Thank you so
sending
much,
it.
Jacob.
Yeah, that's an excellent question.
Keep them coming. We'll keep answering them.
I really wish we could have. I really wish we could have answered it before we saw it play out.
Right.
Yeah.
Because then who knows what we just said. It's like, no, he's not coming back to the WWE, and then we'd just be wrong and just sit there
Right.
eating crow. Let's end the show. You want to try to do the outline thing again?
I will try, but I believe that I will fail. But I will
Well,
absolutely try.
let's watch you fail together.
Okay. All right. Thank you for joining us today for the Monkey Flip podcast. We really appreciate you just in general. We really appreciate you. Please like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Or, I mean, you don't have to do, just like or subscribe, or like and subscribe, or like, subscribe, and hit the bell, or it's any combination of those. Go ahead. Sorry. I did this again. I'm sorry. I did it again.
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
interrupted me. I was doing well, too.
No, you're still going. You're still going. We haven't stopped this yet. We're still going. Let's do this.
If you have any questions for us, please email us at questions@monkey-flip.com.
And we promise to check it
A little bit.
correct as well as we can.
I swear I checked it.
Okay.
I didn't see it, and that is my fault.
But we promise to do
You
that.
guys are a mess.
I'm not. I'm the laziest human being in the world. I pick everybody else to do stuff and just yell at them when they fail.
If you have any comments about the show, please email us at producer@monkey-flip.com. Any of those comments can be you're doing great or you suck terribly. It's fine.
Or even suck a
We just
little
want to
bit.
hear from you.
I'm sensitive. Please don't tell me I suck.
He'll never see it. It's fine.
Don't tell Rob that, and I won't share it with him if you do.
That's it. No, you
Yeah,
did pretty
that-
good.
I-
You did pretty good. So thanks for watching this episode. We hope that you enjoyed it and you want to watch it again, and we'll keep doing it. So.
Yeah, you guys have a wonderful 2 weeks. We will be back in 2 weeks, and hopefully you've enjoyed what you've heard and are wanting to come back and listen again.
Yeah, awesome. See you later. Thanks.